Hello and welcome to the Honest Mileage new video series, and this time it will be about SQ5. So, what we have here. So yeah, from the first second it's obvious that it's damaged. So yeah, this is I would say the main impact point here. So a lot of stuff needs to be done here. And almost all the airbags are deployed. So the driver side, passenger side, roof or side let's say, but the ones which are here in the seats, these are okay. Other than that, the rear is okay, it's no problem. Only thing which we have here is we have no electricity at the moment because the battery is not there. Yeah, I would like to say that it's charging, but the battery which was here doesn't work at all, so yeah, I need to buy a new one. In the meantime, I can get rich from all these 1 cents which are here underneath, so it's yeah, bringing the value up of the car. But before I will do any work on it, I will just maybe tell you a few facts about it. We have here a V6 TDI engine, which is 3 liter, and I can just show you it's 3 liter with 1 and 2, with 2 turbos. It's producing around 230 kilowatts. I think it's very decent. Okay, I will just leave it like that now. It's a dark blue, a metallic. The make year is 2014. It has 20 inches rims. And what else? In the interior, except the deployed airbags, we have quite nice leather and Alcantara seats. Nice combination. We have a panoramic roof, which is not visible right now, maybe this way. And I would say it's a standard S5 trim level, or all the accessories like, I don't know, memory seats and keyless entry and the classic MMI from these years. I can show you now at this moment because, as I was telling, the battery is not there, but you can imagine here a number, and that number would be 235,000 kilometers, which is not that bad if you just look at it, that it's a 10 years old car. And what was the price for this beauty? Actually, I paid 9,000 euros for it. I will do then the whole list of how much I spent it, and then we can compare it with what we have at the market. Yeah, but first thing first, as you can see, the bumper is quite in a remote state. Some pieces are here, some are already somewhere on vacation. So what I need to do at first to make it look at least better, and as well to, let's say, analyze what the damage is underneath. So I will just remove bumper and driver fender, so I can open the driver door freely, because now it's just in the way. Okay, so that's the start. So the bumper is kind of removed from the car. Just need to remove all the stuff which is holding, like connectors, and this connector which goes somewhere, so I need to disconnect it there, and as well I need to remove the screws which are holding bumper to the bottom engine cover. So that needs to be done, and then I can remove it freely, at least I hope. No, I still need to remove some few things here. It seems that these cables were going to a headlight, which is obviously not there because it's just broken. So I just need to disconnect all this stuff, but that's okay. Then the bumper can be removed. Maybe just a side note: when you are working on cars like this and you are lucky and you have all the things that you are the one who are removing stuff from the car, don't throw away anything like, oh, this bumper is already broken, just throw it away. No, because it has many useful parts. Like when you see these bolts or screws here, these screws all over, that could be very valuable for you when you will buy a new one, and the screws will be of course not there, and each of it costs some money. Same with the, oh hello, so it's full of. Same with the connectors, as I mentioned, with all the stuff, even with these broken things. It's good because it has a part number, so you can use it as a source for part numbers when it's possible. As you can see here, it looks like it's totally useless, but the part number is actually here, so you can use it. It's good. Okay, let's continue to removing the bumper. I will remove the screws and cables and give it away. Okay, so I hooked the bumper a little bit up, so I have access to the bottom screws. Actually, I was showing you screws which were somewhere else, but I need to remove, it's visible, these ones here. It's actually these ones from the bottom, to remove the bottom engine cover. So screws are out, and now the bumper is free. At least should be free. Nice. Okay, I need to say that it looks much better now. It's not that like, wow, it's so broken, so damaged. Now it looks like, okay, it doesn't have bumper. And yeah, still I need to remove the fender so it will look even, let's say, nicer in quotes. And yeah, there's kind of a mess from the plastic pieces from the bumper and other stuff, all the covers here and headlight. So yeah, it's important to clean the mess always. It's time to remove the fender now. So when you are removing different parts from the car, I usually do, or I recommend as well to use something where you can organize the parts. So for example, you'll use something like this, which is a spray can cap, and you put there all screws from the fender, and you put there a paper that's left from fender, and you will know where it goes. Same for the bumper and other stuff, just to organize. You can use some nicer organizer or something which is suitable for you, but I really suggest to, or recommend to somehow have it organized, because between the removing these parts and putting it back can be a few months, and you can just forget. Now when I remove this, oh, the dog is unhappy. Now when I, let's say, unscrewed these 3 bolts at the top, I still left them there, but I can now free them with hand, because if I would put it out, it should fall off, which I don't want. Now I want to, or it's necessary to remove these 3 10mm bolts. So let's remove it. Remove them. So now when they are removed, actually the fender is free from that holder, but as you can see, the shape it's not that free. So I will need to remove all the other screws, which are, I assume, that are hidden here when I open the door, so from that side. And maybe I need to remove this one as well. As you can see, the wheel is a little bit close here, which means the stuff on the suspension is bent, but that's normal. It's not normal, but it's normal in this case when it's crashed. So yeah, I just need to remove somehow this one and take a look here. Maybe they are from this side. Here we have a washer bottle, so I expect it will be from the other side. Let's see. Okay, I see some bolts here, at least they are, so I need to pry this a little bit and get to them from this side somehow. So, funny thing, to get to the bolts which are holding the fender, you need to, let's say, relocate the washer fluid reservoir. To do that, you need to unscrew this part at the top, so this neck will be not in the way. And then there are like 2 10mm bolts, and then you have access to this nice bolt 1, and at the top the second one, and they are covered behind this, so I need to remove this as well. That holds with these type of plastic holders. But other than that, I think when I will remove these 2 bolts, it will go nicely off. So there is actually one nice little bolt hidden here behind this cover, this chrome trim, but I finally removed it. So now the fender should go out from the car. So now it's holding only on these 3 points, so I need just to use some force and get it out of it. To make it a little bit nicer, it's necessary to remove the airbag. This one, this one. So I did a few changes, and it is that I removed the passenger airbag, I removed the driver's airbag, and I removed the side airbags. So now all airbags which were blown are not present now. So that's for this. So next step is to remove seats, get the steering wheel off, center console off, and then we will get to the dashboard to get it out. So yeah, let's do some magic and it will disappear. So classic, I need to remove 4 of these bolts, and don't forget to remove the cables which are going from the seat. And from the outside, yeah, the bumper is away and the fender is away and the washer fluid reservoir is away. So yeah, all the damaged parts are away. I mean the big ones. We still have like this sensor which is damaged, and this is damaged as well, and maybe strut or suspension, and yeah, a lot of stuff on the suspension is maybe bent. So that's something which needs to be figured out, because as you can see, the wheel is too close to the chassis. So that's something which needs to be addressed. And I think that, as you can see, the car is dirty a lot, and I have here some new occupants. So yeah, I think it's a good time to give it a nice wash. And here is the new fender, aligned finally. It's still unpainted, but this is just to see if it fits, and it seems it fits quite nicely with the bonnet as well. Bonnet needs to be repaired, but still. And before I will do any work on the AC, I need to pump out all the old gas from the system. So right headlight is removed now as well, and it is ready to remove the front intercooler. So now we have the intercooler down, and actually it's here just resting, and it is ready to remove the AC and the radiator. And with the new radiator on, I will now fill the system with the coolant. So I will take a look if there are any leaks, and yeah, if there is enough coolant as well after filling. And this is how it looks like, with some new plastics holders for the headlights, new AC condenser, radiator, and the plastics on the right side as well. And after the headlights, it's time to install the crush bar. And here are all parts, including fender, headlights, bumper, front mask, installed on the car, just to see if everything is aligned before it will be sent to the paint. In the meantime, when some parts are waiting for paint, I can have fun with the new dashboard which arrived. So yeah, I can install all the badges and stuff back to it. all this small stuff like the speakers and various covers, like for example this one, which is for the key insert. And this is how the car looks like before the parts are back from the painting, so before everything is installed. And this is the, let's say, final product. It's with a new painted bonnet, fender and front bumper. I am quite happy with the result. It looks quite good. And yeah, time to refill the AC back. It seems like a lot of issues, but many of them were because the battery was disconnected. So yeah, I'm happily managed to remove all of them. So no check engine, no airbag light, it's there. So just quick fast forward few months actually. So I already did like almost 4,000 kilometers in the SQ5 without any issues, which is great, I would say. Yeah, I can just quickly check the average. Yeah, the average consumption, it's slightly under the 10 liters to per 100 kilometers, which is also okay. So yeah, so far so good. No check engine light, no radar, nothing. So yeah, I can rate it as a quite good car, nice daily driver. And just a quick checkup, after a few months it still holds up, still looks nice. Only difference is that it's now on winter tires, which are smaller, which are 19-inch comparing to the summer tires, which are 20-inch. So time to do a budget review now. And I will start with the biggest expense in this report, which was actually buying the car, which was 9,000 euros. Next to it was buying a front fender, which was 200, front bumper, which was 250, bumper grill, which was actually more expensive than the bumper. It was 420, but that was actually brand new. Battery was 253 euros. Lower suspension arm was 138. It was the only thing wrong on the suspension. That was really surprising. Then coolant radiator 160, air condition condensator 93, headlight cleaning injectors, both of them 25, bumper covers for fog lights 260 that were also brand new, ACC radar 365, ACC radar bracket 55, and other small plastic parts, bolts, which were around 400. Yeah, it was like 395 euros. And now we are like in the middle of the list. So left front headlight was around 250, used one. Then headlights units for xenons and the other stuff which are there, like 2 units I think, 74. All the airbags plus dashboard were 804 euros. Front bumper mounting bracket 17 euros. Fender inner liner left and right 220 euros. Parking sensors 92 euros. Parking sensor brackets 42 euros. Used intercooler 150.
actually used headliner 420, and material for paint 408 euros. And now some fees. Registration fee was like 550 euros. Insurance for this car for 1 year is 275 euros, and I also bought a highway vignette for 1 year, so I can use highways here in our country, 60. And I bought also winter tires and wheels, so I don't have to change the only tires, but just change the like a whole set. It was 1,200 euros. So altogether in total we are looking at the sum, which is 15,972 euros. And if I compare it what we have on the market at the moment, I found one SQ5 for 17,500 euros, which is slightly more, but we need to consider that, yeah, I didn't calculate here any cost of my work I did on it, and my father's work which he did on it, and the paint work which my father did actually. So yeah, it should be, yeah, few more thousands to it if I count our work, but we did this car for us, so that's not applicable for us. And the other car as well, yeah, you still need to pay registration for the other car as well, and you need to buy new winter wheels based on the details which I found for the other car. So for me, yeah, we are looking at the price like total without fees and wheels like 13,891 euros, and for this price there is nothing which can beat it. But of course, yeah, does it worth it? Maybe not, maybe yes, but for me it's worth it. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this car repair, about the price, and what will you do in my situation. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.